The city of Jerusalem sighs, weary. Flickering fires on the temple altar cast long, dancing shadows. The worship is hollow, a ritual devoid of heart. And then, words from heaven itself break the silence. Bold and burning, "I have loved you," says the Lord. But the people's reply is a cold whisper, a question laced with doubt. "How have you loved us?" The scene grows dark. Priests, who should be holy, approach the sacred altar. But their offerings are a disgrace. The blind, the lame, the sick. Animals unfit for a king, offered to the King of Kings. God's voice thunders, not in fury, but in a heartbroken rebuke. He despises this empty religion, this performance of faith. He asks, "Should I accept this from your hand?" The pageantry means nothing when the heart is far away. The priests have strayed. Their teachings are a stumbling block, and they have shown partiality in their judgments. Then the accusation hangs heavy in the air. "You are robbing me." The screen shows storehouses meant for the Lord's tithes, now empty and gathering dust. The heavens above seem shut, the land is parched, and a spiritual dryness has fallen over everything. The people wonder why God doesn't answer, why their prayers feel like they hit a ceiling. But the Lord reveals the truth. Their disobedience has severed the connection. They have withheld what is rightfully His, and in doing so, have robbed themselves of His blessing. The Prophet Malachi, God's messenger, stands firm. He confronts the hypocrisy. He speaks of covenants broken, not just with God, but with each other. Marriages are being torn apart by faithlessness. The courts are filled with injustice, and the proud and arrogant seem to prosper. The people grumble. It is vain to serve God. They question the very nature of His justice. But through Malachi, God issues a stark warning. A day is coming, a day that will burn like a furnace for the arrogant and the evildoer. It will be a day of judgment, leaving them neither root nor branch. A profound silence begins to fall. In the heavens, the great scrolls of prophecy seem to be closing, one by one. The celestial clock slows. 400 years of quiet are about to begin. The final voice of the Old Testament fades, leaving a world waiting, holding its breath. The silence is not an absence, but a profound pause, a moment of suspense before the greatest act in history. But just as the darkness seems complete, a pivot to glorious hope. God makes a promise that echoes through the silence. "Behold, I will send my messenger, and he will prepare the way before me. A new dawn is on the horizon. A forerunner is coming, a voice crying in the wilderness." The last words of the prophet blaze with divine light, a promise that bridges the gap of silence. "I will send you Elijah the prophet before the great and awesome day of the Lord comes." The screen fades to black. The story of Malachi concludes, but the story of redemption is about to begin. A single, pure shaft of light pierces the darkness, a quiet but powerful symbol. It's a foreshadowing, a promise of the Son of Righteousness, who will rise with healing in His wings. The long wait is almost over. The Messiah is coming.